Welcome back to the show, everybody. We got a great one for you. Guess who's been working overnight for you? No, it's not me. It's XRP. That's right. We were 53 cents a second ago, and we've been toggling back and forth, but we got to talk about that. That has been in a breakout mode overnight. Will it stay there? We'll touch on that. We're also going to talk about the idea that China, digital yuan, and a joint venture with Swift. Say what? Yeah, and Ripple settlement talks with the SEC may soon not be a secret anymore. Let's roll that beautiful intro. Here we go.
This is Digital Perspectives with Brad Kimes. Subscribe for new content notifications. Now, here's Brad Kimes. Come on in.
Welcome back to the show, everybody, and it's going to be a good one today, and I feel good, too, because, first of all, I got my headphones back. My headphones crapped out on me yesterday, and for those of you who don't know, once one little piece to the puzzle of how your routine goes when you're putting videos together, it can turn into a nightmare, and yesterday was a nightmare for me getting videos made, but we're back in action today, baby, and you know what? So is XRP. Let's take a look at this. First of all, 1.4 trillion plus. Oh, that's right. We're talking about cryptocurrency, baby. The crypto space is 1.4 trillion, another all-time high, continues to push Bitcoin at 46,492 and 14 cents. Some would say a bargain at these prices. It's up 0.9%. It's up 0.98% on the 24-hour and 29.57% on the 7-day. Let's take a look at Ethereum because we have a little bit of news on that front today. $1,783.21, 2.5% on the 24-hour and 16.29% on the 7-day as well. Cardano is absolutely breaking out at 87 cents right here. It is up 102% on the 7-day and 27.73% on the 24-hour. Looking at XRP in the number 5 spot, courtesy of the dereliction of duty by the SEC, it says, "We don't care. We're going up anyway." That's right. 52, 53 cent. It's been ranging. We're staying well above 50 cent here. The question remains now, if we can hold above the 50 cent channel or point, and it becomes support rather than resistance, oh my, then we can start having conversations about 70, 80 cent and the dollar, right? So let's keep a very close eye on that. We are 13.39% up on the 24-hour and 39.47% on the 7-day. Let's go ahead and just take a look at the chart here. You see it rocking, and we will keep an eye on it. Let's get into the news right now. So right now, we're looking at this, and they're saying price recovery steadies despite the SEC lawsuit uncertainty. We don't need to read the article, but it is true. It is working up the hill and coming back from where all of this went to because of the SEC lawsuit. I mean, I think they said 12% damage to sales, somewhere around $58 million, I don't know whether that is compounded weekly, daily, or whatever that is. But I know that there has been a huge impact to price because of the SEC lawsuit. And then obviously we have the other class actions. We're about to talk about that in 1 second here. So first, let's talk about this. In the last 17 hours, China-based Huobi exchange has wired approximately 600 million XRP tokens, around $273 million worth in 3 transactions. You caught me. No. Well, that's a lot of XRP, and I wish I had it. I could tell you that right now. And right here, let's move to this. I don't know what they're preparing for, but it almost seems like maybe we know there's a settlement coming. I don't know. Am I guessing, or am I just the eternal optimist? I'm the eternal optimist, and you know what? I'm cool with that. But let's look at this because it does get bigger. The picture gets bigger. NASDAQ has created methodology-driven industry benchmark for cryptocurrency. The NASDAQ Crypto Index is specifically designed to be dynamic by nature, broadly representative of the market, and readily trackable by investors. Take a look at this. Cryptocurrency value in digital age, measuring digital assets, innovation cryptocurrency benchmark, okay? And they show you what they're doing here. And basically, these are the core exchanges and core custodians that they're relying on for this information. And let's talk about what's going on here, because basically it's a basket of crypto. They're using the core exchanges, Bitstamp, Coinbase, Gemini, Itbit, and Kraken. Core custodians, BitGo, Coinbase, Fidelity, and Gemini. So running down here, Crypto Index Overview tracks the performance of a diverse basket of USD traded digital assets. Applies rigorous liquidity, exchange, and custody standards to asset eligibility. Assets must be traded on at least three vetted core exchanges and supported by at least two core custodians, rebalanced and reconstituted on a quarterly basis. Free floated market cap weighted. And if we get down here, it says the NASDAQ Crypto Index, the NCI, was specifically designed with these challenges in mind. The index is designed to be dynamic in nature, broadly representative of the market, and readily trackable by investors. Asset constituents are Bitcoin at a weighted average of 78.61, Ethereum 16.86, Litecoin at 1.58, Bitcoin Cash at 1.03, Chainlink at 1.27, and Stellar Lumens at 0.65. We do not see XRP in that basket. That is interesting. But nevertheless, NASDAQ's got a basket of crypto, baby. It's getting bigger. And I feel like with all of that, we know where this is going. But let's talk about this idea right here, because this, I think, is an excellent point made by DJ Peter Vass right here. And shout out to everybody who sent information, Michael Val 5 Links, XRP Crypto Wolf, and everyone else involved. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Elon Musk yesterday just clarified that the USD is a sinking ship. Let that sink in. That's a great point. However, I do want to add to that, because there's still a question that remains by the $1.5 billion buy of Bitcoin by Tesla and Elon Musk. Look at this, because this comes from Did Due Diligence here, and shout out to you for this post. Your thoughts on why Tesla, a green company, bought Bitcoin? That's a great question. Look at this little chart here from the recent Deutsche Bank report on energy consumption. Ripple is the lowest on energy consumption, kilowatts per transaction, even under Visa and MasterCard, even under Facebook's Libra, now repackaged as Diem, right? Even lower than Cash Euro, Dash, Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, or Bitcoin itself, or Bitcoin Cash, excuse me. You know, this to me is just, you know, this really does beg the question. What kind of decision is that for Tesla, which I understand the brand awareness. I'm really not trying to beat up on Bitcoin here, but it does have huge energy consumption. And I tell you, moving, especially now with the new administration, they are going to have that as a heavy focus on being able to go green and get away from fossil fuels and get payments and things down to where they're carbon neutral and all of these things. And that's not such a bad idea, right? But I think we see how it lines up here. So one has to ask, where does all of this play out at the end of the day when we're talking about this proof of work and energy consumption versus something like XRP and the low energy consumption that it has per transaction? Has a very good piece. Now this is going to knock you out right here. Central bank's new venture may signal ambitions to boost digital yuan's international role. Are you ready? The People's Bank of China, the PBOC, has set up a joint venture with SWIFT, the global network that processes transactions between institutions in different countries. Public business records show, although central bank hasn't made any official statement about the link up, it is going down. Here we see China's bank has just signed a joint venture from Dan Collins with SWIFT to internationalize the digital yuan. So there's that. U.S. is moving too slow on digital currency and payment. Zero innovation coming out of the traditional finance sector. I'm not reading the last two words because I do not give financial advice. So here's the deal. First of all, shout out to Jesus Tejero who sent me that, and shout out to Matt actually, my Aussie friend. And this is from XRP Crypto Wolf. I mean, look, it's a big deal to see China and the digital yuan connected here and making a joint venture between one another. Well, I smell something global going down, and it feels awful digital-like to me. So stay tuned. And this is pretty exciting, and we don't know what will come of it just yet. But listen to this. From XRP Crypto Wolf, Ripple's settlement talks with the SEC could end up no longer being a secret. A court hearing on the motion has been scheduled for March 25th, 2021. We go down into the article. What they're talking about is in a recently filed motion from the class action from Bradley Sostak, the lead plaintiff in a class action lawsuit against Ripple, is asking the court to compel the blockchain company to produce its email communications with the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission and turn over its documents starting from January 2015. Moreover, Sostak wants Ripple to remove redactions from its documents apart from those that were redacted for privilege. The plaintiff states that the defendant's privilege claims should be explicit and specific. Ripple refusal to provide a log for its privileged redactions is described as pure gamesmanship, since they are required to explicitly specify the nature of redacted parts under federal law. The plaintiff claims that all improper redactions that are related to privacy, confidentiality, etc., have to be removed. A court hearing on the motion has been scheduled for March 25th. The plot thickens. Could you imagine this? Imagine that all of the private emails from all those tolling agreements, that time of negotiating, right, with the SEC being revealed. Question I have is, did this just put more pressure on them to get a legal settlement with the SEC and the courts? I think the answer is yes. That's going to do it for me. Look, let's take a look at it one more time because this is amazing. Let's keep an eye on price today. I normally don't look at price that often, if I'm just full disclosure here. But I will be watching it because it is important. If we can stay and maintain above that 50-cent range, we can start talking about that 70, 80 cent range and whether we can find support there at those price points. And if we do, we are staring down the barrel of $1. And again, the question is still the same that I have for everyone. And the question is, with U.S. residents for the first time in the history of digital currencies being restricted to a greater degree than they ever have been, why is the price going up? And more importantly, why is it staying there? I yet have not seen a reasonable, rational answer other than what I keep suggesting. Is the liquidity being sucked up off of the exchanges and we don't realize it yet? If the price doesn't return back to the 20-some cent range, I believe the answer is yes. That's going to do it for me. Hit the like and subscribe. Leave a comment below. Things are heating up, even with the lawsuits. Make sure you leave a comment below, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing, and check out the description box and the comment section for all the great deals and services and products that I use each and every day. They are trusted, vetted links. And by the way, there's some exciting news coming just days away from Unstoppable Domains. And guess what? It involves major search engines and websites. I will catch all of you on the next one.